All right, this is pianoclubhouse.com. This is C-Dub. Today I'm going to be giving you a demonstration on just organ effects. If you saw the video just a minute ago, you saw some examples, of it in action, of some of the things you can do on the organ to just create effects, and you hear it all the time. You may not realize it's an effect. You may wonder, how did they do that? Well, I'm going to show you today. Like making, hear people say, "Oh, you made that organ scream," or "You made that organ talk," all that kind of stuff. So it's just basic stuff that you can do to just make your organ playing more professional and make you sound a little bit more seasoned. So I just did one right there. You didn't even see it. You didn't even see it. That right there. Something that simple. Just that simple. That gives you it's like running into the next note kind of effect instead of just saying, it's a big difference. I did another one, but you didn't see that one. What did I do? Rolling into a chord. Or you ever hear at the end of a song when the musicians are holding it? And they roll out. Rolling in, rolling out. It's just another effect that you can do when you're adding. So say if you're playing, let's take I Won't Complain. See, I'm doing it right there. See? So, when you're rolling, it's good to when you roll, I kind of use this part of my fingers, because if you do it like that, it may not sound, it's going to hurt, number one. But if you roll with your hand tilted a little bit, you'll get a clean, smooth, a clean, smooth roll without cutting yourself or hurting yourself. And, that's how I do it anyway. So it's just little things like that, and little. You got the slow roll too. You don't always have to be fast. You can be slow. Okay, so that all I'm really doing is I'm just doing my hands like that. The camera may not go that far, but that's all I'm doing down there. Is just when you have your drawbar set to where your sound is low and real deep, you get that rumble. And also too, to add to the rumble, you can hold like your two lowest bass notes, like C and C sharp. You can just hold them down while you do it. And it gives you that rumble effect. So you gotta. See, I rolled in, rolled out. Simple effects, that you can use. You can even use it while preacher's preaching, Roll into everything. Just rolling. good to roll. Rolling makes you sound more like an organist. That's one of the few things that, separates the organ from all the other instruments, I think, is just, when you roll on the organ, it just sounds different. You can roll on the piano too, but it just sounds better to me, on the organ. And then you got, your roll. People say make the organ scream. It's the same thing. It's just almost like your drawbar settings are flipped. And instead of having your, when you do your rumbling like that, to have them kind of flipped out to where your highs are mostly out and your lows are mostly in. And then it gives it that screaming effect. Different things like that. Even some people hit it. That's a different effect right there. So it's just pretty much basically how you have your drawbars set up. Another thing, this is kind of like my effect I like to do. Especially if you're playing in E-flat. You take it's like fourths, kind of like fourths, but you take every other note on the black keys, I put it like that, and you just, I like it. So I do it like this. It creates a cool effect, I think. I think it's cool. All right. And then you got the harmonica trill. So that's basically just taking the 5 and the 7 of a minor scale and just working them back and forth. And the way you make that sound better is just practice. Maybe take a metronome and just practice real slow. And then you got the another effect that you can use is say you're playing behind a preacher. That is just it's pretty much the same thing as that, but it's with one note, that's just practice. I've seen some people, they do it with all of the fingers. And that's a good way to practice, just doing your fingers like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, back and forth like that. So if you practice it slow, I promise you, it may look complicated, but if you just practice slow, say if you practice a day, maybe like for an hour. I promise you, if you do it, it'll work. If you practice an hour just straight, maybe put your metronome on you can put it on 120 and just take it. And just do it like that. I mean, I guess an hour is maybe be a little bit unrealistic, but I've done it for an hour before, and when I do it like that, I may not can play it fast that day, but maybe 2 days later, it's like my muscles in my hands, they just get conditioned, and then, I can do it. I don't know. So try that. I bet it'll work. Anyway, so, that's another effect that you can use on the organ. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is my favorite one. So you got